XFJ830M14. Governance who protects the integrity of time evidence. Once evidence must remain available for future research. Another question becomes unavoidable. Who protects the integrity and continuity of that evidence? This is the research question behind long-term governance. Governance does not mean controlling the interpretation of history. It means protecting the conditions that allow evidence to remain accessible, traceable, documented, preserved, open to independent review. A research framework may begin with one researcher or institution. But over time, people change. Institutions evolve, technologies become obsolete, and records may require migration or new preservation methods. Therefore, XFJ830 treats governance as a continuity mechanism rather than a permanent authority. The structure is evidence, documentation, archive, governance, future access, independent review. This creates an important distinction. Governance ownership of truth. No single institution should need to become the permanent judge of historical interpretation. Instead, governance should protect the evidence and the process through which future researchers can examine it. That means maintaining clear records of what was observed, when was it documented, what evidence supports it, what methods were used, who made the interpretation, what remains uncertain, what changed later. This is especially important for verified duration. If the evidence supporting a historical duration disappears, becomes inaccessible, or loses its traceability, future verification becomes much harder. Therefore, long-term governance protects the ability to verify, not the right to control the conclusion. This also means governance must allow revision. New evidence may appear. Methods may improve. Different researchers may disagree. Earlier conclusions may be modified. The framework must be able to survive those changes without losing the underlying evidence. The research chain therefore becomes physical evidence, documentation, evidence integrity, governance, long-term preservation, independent re-examination, future research. The central question of XFJ830M14 is, can governance protect the continuity of evidence without becoming the permanent authority over its meaning? That is the boundary between preserving evidence and controlling interpretation. And it leads to the next question. If governance protects the evidence, how should external researchers independently evaluate the framework itself? XFJ830 official website, www.xfj830.com. XFJ830. Long-term governance evidence integrity time evidence independent research.